DJ. Wapi kelele ya Crystal Asige. I mean, we're definitely honored to be in her presence because she's a phenomenal woman. And do you believe anakuanga bunge, by the way? Anakuanga, hizo ndo vibes ziko bunge. Zina nice. Uangaje. And just listen, when I tell you she's phenomenal, she's inspirational, she is resilient, she wears so many hats and so many accomplishments to her name. If I could just start, she's a University of West of England Bristol graduate, a BBC-trained media personnel, an Amnesty International Kenya board member, a YouTuber, a creative business owner, and last year she was nominated to the Senate. I mean, Crystal, you're killing it.
Wow, when you put it like that, asante.
When you hear that, how do you even feel? Let's just start there.
I feel blessed, Maze. I really feel blessed. I've come a long way.
Yeah.
From little Mombasa, nimezaliwa Bombolulu.
Yeah, man, you're kweli.
Yeah, Maze. And then with that CV that you've just read out, I can't believe it's me, but I'm grateful.
I know from the outside, Kabisa. I know from the outside looking in, there's so many accomplishments, but when you look back, which one would you say has been your favorite so far, or the biggest milestone you never thought could happen and actually happened?
Okay, the most recent one is I met Rio Ferdinand. Juicy.
For real?
Yeah.
Akiwalai. Madam do apigi makofi jwa wajui.
Wale wa Mani wako wapi?
Watu wa Manchester.
Wale wa Mani wako wapi?
Let me just ask something. Nani hapa mfano wa Manchester? I want you to tell Crystal, ingekuwa wewe umemeet Rio Ferdinand ungesemaje?
Ningemwambia antolerada.
So let me ask Crystal, what did you tell him?
Well, I was fangirling. I was just fangirling. I was coming off of stage.
Yeah.
Alafu kisha alikuwa backstage in the green room. Akanisalimia. He came to me and he said, "Hi, my name is." He was so humble by this. He's like, "Hi, my name's Rio. Just wanted to say you're doing a really good job." Like that. He was so kind. I was like, this celebrity, ameniona mimi. Amenikaribia mimi.
Nika venye tu mimi nasikia sahi. Niko na wewe tu. Akiwalai. But in the late 2022, you were one of the keynote speakers at pardon my diction. You were one of the keynote speakers at the One Young World Summit in Manchester. How did it feel being on stage, first of all, in such a big platform?
It was amazing. Lots of young people, like 3,000 young people from across the world doing amazing things. Wakanita huko.
Let's just stop there.
Walini stalk by they just found me online. They found me on Twitter. And then someone DM'd me and they were like, "Hi, we're from this organization. We want to invite you to come and do a keynote on the main stage, talk to young people from across the world, and just inspire them with the work that you're doing." And I agreed and I went. It was fantastic. Yeah. It was really, really good. Last year was just amazing. In fact, my whole life has just been a roller coaster. Kusema kweli.
But so far, so good. You're doing amazing.
Asante.
And let me just ask, because you are in front of an audience of 3,000 youths from all across Africa and all across the world. Now, bringing it back to Kenya, I know a lot of young people are facing hard economic times. What's your opinion on the current state of young people in the country, especially being a young leader?
I think it's difficult for all of us, to be fair. Sisi sote tuna struggle in our own ways, and as a person with a disability, mi naelewa struggle, naelewa challenge, naelewa all of that, and I think in my job at Senate, I'm there to represent people with disabilities, youth, na women. So nyinyi nyote ninawakilisha uko bunge, you know. So yay, mazeye. Na I'm doing my best, and I just want to make sure that hata kama niko bunge, msinisahau kama msanii. And I think we need to stick together as young people I think we need to be engaged in what is happening in governance. Hata kama ni inatubosa zingine, kusema ukweli, but we need to stay engaged because that's where change happens, isn't it? And it's you guys who vote in our leaders. So kati yenyu, you guys are the next leaders. Because kama mimi nimefika huko, with all of my challenge, all my background, pia nyinyi mnaweza imagine.
Absolutely amazing. And now talking about your music, because number one, having the balance between leadership and every other thing that you're doing, and also still doing music, how do you do it all?
I think I have like 42 hours in a day, labda ni mimi sijui, but
Yes.
I niko Senate during the day mchana, alafu usiku niko studio.
Yeah.
From Senate to studio, just
Well,
like this, yeah. And it's tiring, but I want to make sure that in this life of mine, I leave it all on the table.
Absolutely
you know, so
amazing.
that the day that God calls me home, He'll say, by the way,
My daughter did everything she could.
ulifanya ile kitu, Aki Kristo.
And as you finish off, you have a brand new EP, Blinding Allure. Tell me about it and the creating just the EP in general. Does it have any sentimental value to you? Does it come from a point of emotion? Tell me.
Absolutely. Every piece of music that I think we all make as young people has sentimental value to us. So Blinding Allure is just my ode to young people, nyinyi watu, because I'm a young person, and every day when I interact with young people, kwa constituencies, they're always telling me, oh, you know, music, where is it? Don't forget it. And so I wanted to make sure that nimewa kumbuka and pia nyinyi mnanikumbuka through the music.
Kabisa.
So Blinding Allure is just an homage to you guys, young people, and then also it's just a way for me to say, like, as young people, we are very multi-talented. You can do many things at once. CAT, lazima you have to do one, right? And I know KSPE results came out yesterday, and people are saying, oh, you can only do one subject, you can only go in one career. But as young, we are creative. We are innovative. We're the ones who is going to lift Kenya out of its debt, out of the hole that we're in. So explore all of who you are, is what I'm saying. Mimi, I'm in disability advocacy. I'm in music. I'm now in politics. One day I'll go to Hollywood. Nitaendelea tu, imagine.
Now
So
that's
we'll
what
do
we're
it.
talking about, man. And now talking about the music, we don't need to talk about it if we can hear it. So big shout out to Nelly and the gang tuned in from Voi. But without further ado, do we need another performance? Do we need another performance? Ladies and gentlemen, make some 10 over 10 noise for Crystal Asige!